Yo, what's good, Joe? This is Chief Fellini, and right now I'm gonna talk to you about fitting in with society and why you don't even need to worry about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So look, straight up and down, society ain't nothing but a bunch of followers. You know what I mean? Like, fitting in with society is basically subscribing to following a certain code, a certain ethic, you know what I'm saying? A certain standard, a certain way of life, you know? Just the word fitting in alone, just the phrase fitting in is basically conforming, you know what I mean? And it's like you living your life to live your life, your path, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you want to settle for what someone else tells you should be your path? You know what I mean? You here to do certain things for yourself to evolve, you know what I mean, in life, to get to the next level, the next transition. You get what I'm saying? So basically, it's like this. It's like it's the same thing as like a hierarchy structure. You feel me? It's like the people that don't fit in, they're the natural leaders of the world. And I say natural because that's what they were destined to be. You know what I mean? Leaders. Why? Because they don't fit into whatever is going on in this day and age, you know what I mean? Or in whatever environment that they're in, you know? It's like this. Like school, for instance, like take it like you in school, you got the cool crowd, you know what I'm saying, and you got then you got the ones that are outcasted, you know what I mean, and such. Basically, the ones that are the cool kids, you know what I mean, for the most part, you know what I mean, it's like a generalization, you know what I mean, it's like the ones that are, it's like, damn, homie, in high school you was the man, homie. Fuck happened to you? You know what I mean? And the ones that just kind of like they trying to find their way and they not really down with the get downs, you know what I'm saying? They the ones that tend to thrive later on in life. And you know what I'm saying? They take that kind of leadership role for the things that they do, in whatever field it is that they do. They the ones that ascend higher, you know what I mean? So it's like in life, in society, right? You know, it's like you shouldn't even worry about trying to fit in. You know what I mean? Like, stand out. You know what I mean? Standing out is the best way to, you know what I mean, get where you gotta go. You know, even if it's not accepted. You feel me? Because like, check it out. Let's say you working, you know what I mean, a job, and you trying your hardest to appease the people that are up at the top, you know, and and you know that it goes against how you feel on the inside. You like, man, I want to do this shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you kissing ass to get, you know what I mean, where you gotta go in the company or whatever the case may be. But what you really want to do, you know what I mean, you got a creative like avenue or a thought process, something that you know can work, you know what I mean, but it's outside the box. So it's not really, it's almost like it's not the tried and true method to get, you know what I mean, the results. So you're afraid that they won't accept that shit, you know, and you just sitting there slaving it, you know what I mean, and you're not getting the recognition for what you do, you know. So you sit there and you be frustrated with all of that, you know, and then when you decide to not be so much of what you try to be, you know, like then they look at you like, oh, you're not producing according to what we're looking for, because we're used to this, and now you're not doing that. What's wrong? Why are you not doing the things that we need you to do, that we feel like you should do? You know what I mean? And you sitting there like, you know what, I'm over it. You know what I mean? Like, I tried. Like, look, this is what I want to do. And they be like, they look at you like, huh? You know, and then you might have the idea to sit here and fix the company or whatever the case may be, and you just break it down like XYZ 1 2 3 Pluto, Mars, Jupiter. You know what I mean? Shit like that, whatever. And then, you know, to some people they be like, man, if you don't get your ass out of here. But then other people, you know what I mean, like people who are up at the top, is some people who made it, taking that chance by being like that. You know, it's like, you know what, you remind me of me when I was trying to, you know what I mean? And I had that same issue, that same kind of, like, you know what I mean? I was kind of stuck in a rut, didn't really know how to put my foot out there, you know what I mean? Because I was busy trying to fit in, thinking that would help. You know what I mean? And it wasn't until I reined my own self in and just did my own thing that that I got it. You know what I mean? It's light in my eye and shit. Whatever. Fuck it. But so the thing is that that could be what opens the door to bringing you your success. Because here's the thing: you are society. You are your society. You know what I mean? You are your own society. If anything, society doesn't fit in with you. You know what I mean? That's how you should look at it. Society doesn't fit in with you. You know what I mean? And you need to create your own world, shape your own world, do your own thing. Eventually, you will find your way, and then the society, the people, the things, the everything that come with what you do, it will attract itself to you. You know what I mean? Those energies will attract itself to you, but it won't happen until you decide that you're just gonna do your own thing the way you do it. And it's like, look, if I'm not being appreciated for what I do, then this right here, you know what I mean? This ain't it. You know, y'all motherfuckers is lost. You know what I mean? I'm the society. I run my universe. You know what I mean? It's like y'all get in where y'all fit in with me. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't advising you to just go up to your boss and say that shit on the job. Like, listen, yo, I do that. Look, listen. If you working and all of that shit, whatever, make sure you save your money. You know what I mean? One day you can just sit there and be like, you know what? I don't need to hear this shit from these motherfuckers. I don't need to, you know what, man? 2 weeks. I put my 2 weeks in. I don't even give a fuck. What? You know what I'm saying? What? But yo, it's like, usually, you know, when you feel like you don't fit in with society, people that feel like they don't fit in, they tend to isolate themselves, or because they already naturally feel isolated. You know what I mean? So when they isolate themselves, they tend to just, you know what I mean, put themselves in a box. They sit there and they feel alone, you know, and they don't know how to reach out. They don't have anyone they could reach out to or whatever. And they really just, that's really what people that feel like they don't fit in, that's what they want. They just want that kind of social connection with others, you know. um and the thing is this, is that when you realize that you yourself, you are your own society, you are your own world, you are the center of your universe, you know what I mean, and you stick to that, whoever needs to be a part of that will be a part of that. I mean, whoever you need to be a part of that will be a part of that eventually. And the ones that you want to be a part of that and they don't, or they're not, or they repel from that. Listen, man, those ain't the ones you need to be worried about. You worrying about the wrong things. You know what I mean? That's why you feel how you feel. You know what I mean? You should go ahead and get comfortable with being by yourself. You know what I mean? Understand the different levels of lonerism. You know what I mean? Like, for real. That's another topic, like another discussion, lonerisms and all of that. But like, yeah, you gotta get acquainted with yourself. Get all the way in tune with yourself, because you are a leader. You was put here. That is your trial and tribulation, in a sense. You get what I'm saying? It's like, that's the shit you gotta work on. You wasn't given that path to fit in and just blend in with whatever's going on. Because the people, look, here's the thing, right? This society that we're in, the bubble, this earth, this world, this globe, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? There's people that run that shit. There's people that created the big bubble of this society that we are in. You know what I mean? You think they did that fitting in? You gotta stand out to create, you know what I mean, that bubble for others to fit in. You know what I mean? Because if you're inside the bubble, how you gonna, you know what I mean? You gotta step outside and stand out so everyone could see you, so you could, you know what I mean, so the world can see you from the bubble. And then, you know what I mean, it's like being on stage, you know what I'm saying? It's like performing, being on stage. The crowd, that's the bubble. That's the ones that all fit in. You're standing on stage and they all looking up at you. You're the one that's standing out. You get what I'm saying? So then when you perform, now you got the crowd that's fitting in with your style, your sound, your performance, whatever it is that you do, you know? Like the ones that resonate, they're going to, you know what I'm saying? They're going to magnetize themselves to your aura, to your presence, you know what I'm saying? And that's how they become your society. You know what I mean? It's almost like, you know what I mean, like not even almost, it's like, you know, when people say they got that cult following, like a person that got that cult following, you know what I mean? Like, that's their society. That's the people that resonate with them. That's their world. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't even live in this world right here. They live in their world. They got their things going on. And you know why they don't live in this world? Because they already know that they stand out. They are not the same as the rest of society. You know what I mean? They have created their own world. They are on their own time, their own pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Because they were destined to be that. That's why they're there. Everything is already written. Everything is already put in place for you to become who you are supposed to be. It's just that you gotta be aware and you gotta rein it in, and you know, and you do that shit. You feel me? You know, so yeah, like the people that run the world, they're the standouts. They're standouts. You know what I mean? They don't live in the bubble. They don't live within the same means of society that regular everyday people do. You know what I mean? Think about people that are at high levels, like, you know what I mean, the president and those people, you know what I mean? Do you think that they're living in the same kind of society bubble standard that we, you know what I'm saying, living in? Like really, like they don't fit in. They don't fit in. They stand out. That's why they're always on the news. That's why they got all kinds of shit going on. That's why everybody's critiquing and criticizing them for everything. And they like, man, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't even pay attention to y'all motherfuckers. Like, y'all motherfuckers, y'all, that's what y'all do. Y'all supposed to be talking about us. Y'all supposed to be, you know what I mean, keeping our names in your mouth and all of that. The ones that fit in with them are the ones that resonate their with their lifestyle, with their bubble that they created. You know what I mean? So that's how that goes. So don't worry about trying to fit in. Worry about standing out and creating that atmosphere for everyone else to want to fit in with what your program is. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is, you know? That's all I got right now, you know what I mean? I could go on and on, but I'll probably start reiterating some of the same shit over and shit, you know what I mean? But yo, real shit, focus on you. Don't worry about everyone else. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you are the one. You know what I mean? Let everyone else follow you at the end. You know what I mean? So I'm out.